Hello, Nancy. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Hello, hello. Hello from Lebanon. Wow, welcome. From Jersey. Wow, we get friends from all over the world. Thank you for the follow. Hi, welcome. Yeah, I can answer questions. Nancy, does Jim love me? Hold on, let me scroll up. Does Jim love me? Nancy, I'm gonna say yes. Jim loves you. I am gonna point out the Eight of Cups, which tells me that there is some, I don't know, some negative feelings there. Maybe some heartbreak or some pain, something, if this was like a long-term relationship or something like that, there could be like some built up feelings, but overall I'm getting yes with the cups and the pentacles. Emily, is someone from my past going to come back? See, I had a feeling this card was going to come up. Six of Cups, which has to do with your past and past memories. I'm getting feminine energy, feminine earth energy. I'm getting the Two of Wands, which tells me that this is like pointing in the right direction. And then I'm getting that there's going to be happiness and bliss and balance and peace. But also that somebody needed to work through some stuff and kind of heal and grow from a situation or like a relationship or something like that. Is someone coming from my past going to come back? Yes. I feel like it's a yes. I feel like this person, either you or this person or both of you, needed to heal through your trauma and like work on yourselves personally and perhaps spiritually as well. And so once you kind of healed from that and rose above all that, you transformed into this butterfly. You meaning you and possibly this other person. I don't know how that'll resonate with you, if it's both of you or just one of you. But this card is very significant where you ask about your past. This is the one card in the whole deck that has to do with your past and your history and your memories and your childhood. So I'm getting strong yes vibes, Emily. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. Just a reminder, I do not do pregnancy readings or anything medical or health related. And I don't do any legal questions either. If you want to get like a general, like a mini general, I can do that. And if something comes up that is associated with fertility, I will let you know that. But I'm not going to straight up answer your question like, yes, you're pregnant. Yes, you're going to get pregnant. I'm not comfortable doing that. Okay. Manya, will Mark and I love again? I'm going to say yes, Manya. With the Ace of Wands, this is a powerful yes for me. This means like new beginnings, but also like passionate, intense feelings, fiery feelings, kind of like lighting a spark again or like reigniting something. And like a new phase of that. So like with relationships, I feel like it's like kind of when you feel like you're in between and you're like, is it over or should we keep trying? And you're kind of in that zone. And then all it takes is like, for you guys to start dating again and trying to impress each other again. And like that really gets the spark lit again. It like kind of, like turns embers into a flame, right? So that's kind of how I see this card. I do have that there is some negative energy there. I do feel like somebody's being selfish or somebody's being greedy with something, trying to like keep something for themselves, or perhaps like trying to keep control of a certain situation or a certain person, kind of dwelling in the darkness Yeah, so there is like something going on. I do see that there is a situation there that's not super positive. But aside from that, I mean, we have the Ace of Wands that I talked about. We have a lot of energy and stamina coming, which I feel like these two cards together is like a powerful, like, there's going to be kind of like an awakening as far as the relationship goes. A lot of intense feelings, a lot of intense energy, a lot of passion. And then I'm also getting Four of Wands, which tells me that there's going to be some sort of like celebration or anniversary or something celebratory, something exciting to kind of look forward to and to like be happy about, and again, like celebrate. Okay, Manya, I hope that resonates. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. If I donate, do I get a reading? Yeah, you sure can get a reading if you donate. Mini readings are free right now. Luna, a mini general. Luna. Okay. Luna. The first card that fell out of the deck, the Moon card. Are you serious? All right, let's see. Okay, Luna, let's see. Okay, with the Moon card being first, let's go ahead and talk about that. There's something going on from your past leading up until now, and it has to do with being fearful, high emotions, possibly being very anxious, intense feelings. You could be having like nightmares. There's something that you're fearful of or something that's causing you anxiety. And this doesn't necessarily have to be like what's the word I'm looking for? Like this could be like off and on. This doesn't have to be like a consistent, like everyday, all day thing. This could be something that you worry about frequently or you're fearful of frequently. But there's something that's bothering you. There's something that's causing you anxiety. Intense feelings. This could be a relationship, or it could just be something within yourself or a situation, or just you struggling with some anxiety. This could be causing nightmares. However, the Moon card is also an advice card for you to pay attention to your dreams. And if you're getting any types of psychic downloads or intuition, pay attention to that. However, it can be very tricky with anxiety to tell the difference between anxiety and intuition. So that could be an obstacle that you might be struggling with. But pay attention regardless. Yeah. So the other thing is that whatever this thing is that you're fearful of, it's blocking your manifestations. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, we've got to heal through some of that fear and some of that anxiety in order to flip this upside right, in order to manifest that stuff that you want to manifest. So if you've been trying to manifest something, if you've been trying to bring things in or something along those lines, and it's not happening for you, or it's not happening fast enough or soon enough, it could be the moon. It could be the fear and the anxiety and the low vibrations and the nightmares and possibly lack of sleep. And you've got to kind of heal through that and raise your vibration before you can allow that manifestation to come through. I am seeing that you're holding yourself back. I mean, this goes back to the moon card. I feel like your anxiety could be causing you, I don't know if self-sabotage would be the right word, but your fear and anxiety is kind of keeping you from moving forward and from like raising your vibration and from spiritually trying to progress. This is also a card that's represented by self-doubt and insecurities and low self-confidence, which again could all stem from the fear and anxiety. I feel like if the anxiety and the low vibrations is causing you to not be able to manifest what you're trying to manifest, it can cause you to lose hope and kind of be like lose your self-confidence and insecure and think, oh, I can't manifest. I'm not good at manifesting, which creates that negative self-talk, which is self-sabotaging. And so it's like a cycle, okay? So you really have to heal through some of this stuff in order to get where it is that you're trying to go. And once you do, I feel like you're going to start manifesting. You're going to find your happiness and your bliss and your peace. Then you'll be on the right direction. You'll be on the right path. There is some stuff that you need to heal. There is some definite personal growth that you need to work on. And I feel like all of this is kind of related. All of this is kind of like a cycle where you have the foundation and it's just kind of keeping you, again, like that. You have that foundation of anxiety and it's kind of keeping you with the self-doubt and the self-sabotage and the negative self-talk and the, oh, I'm broken. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm, all of that negative self-talk. But look at all the stuff that you have waiting for you on the other side, Luna. Okay? Look at all that positivity. Look at all these brightly colored cards. Look at this manifestation, happiness, bliss. You're on the right path. Abundance, happy home. It's all in reverse and blocked because you have to heal through this first. Okay, and then I also have the Daughter of Cups. That's a feminine water energy. That could be representing you, or if you have a daughter, it could be representing them, or if there's some sort of feminine water energy that's significant in this situation, that could be representing them. Okay, Luna? Does that resonate with you? You're so welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here and letting me read for you. I did see that somebody donated. I don't have my iPad with me, so I can't go on and look at the question. So if you can just put your question in the comments so I know. If you can just put your name and your question. I think it was Faith. Was that your name? Faith, how does Jalen feel about me? Okay. Faith. Ooh. You guys can't see, but my cat literally just came up and sat directly in the center of the table. So this should be fun. Okay, Faith. Oof. Okay. How does Jalen feel about you? Well, I'm getting the moon card again, which is interesting. Again, this card is associated with fears, anxieties, nightmares, but it's also associated with intuition and psychic downloads and spirit trying to send you messages. So I don't know, you might make him anxious. He might be a little afraid of you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I am getting Son of Swords energy, masculine air energy. That could be representing Jalen. I'm getting Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Faith, which tells me that it's blocked. This is new beginnings in finances, career, and home. And that's blocked. I'm also getting Five of Swords, which is, again, self-sabotage, self-doubt, holding yourself back from something. And I'm getting the Devil card. Which is like toxic, narcissistic energy. So I don't know if something happened between you guys that is causing him to have kind of these negative feelings. Or if something's going on in his own life where he just maybe sees all women in a negative way, or if he's just going through something himself and it's not even women or you personally. Maybe it's just he's working through some shit. I'm not sure, but the only positive card is like the Ace of Pentacles, but that's in reverse, so it's blocked. So I feel like he's working through some shit. I feel like maybe it's not anything personal. I mean, if you know of something that you might have done to make him feel this way, and that resonates, then maybe it is personal. But if not, I feel like maybe it's not personal. Maybe he's working through some stuff. Because we do have this Son of Swords card here, which I feel like represents him. And so I feel like he might be working through some stuff, especially with this moon. He has some shadow work that he needs to do and kind of heal, maybe some inner childhood healing or something like that. Wounds, trauma, pain that he needs to work through before he can even develop feelings or like be aware of his feelings for you. Does that make sense? Something happened with school. His mental health. Okay. I'm definitely getting the mental health thing. With the moon and the Devil card and the Five of Swords, that's kind of what I was feeling. I felt like it wasn't personal against you. I feel like he's working through something. You want to know the future for you and him. Future for Faith and Jalen. Future. Okay. It's in reverse, which tells me that he needs to work through this stuff. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles was telling me that too. I feel like all of these will be flipped upright once he works through his shit. So new beginnings with the home, with career, with finances. You know, I feel like this could be like you guys living together, buying a home together, living together at some point, building a beautiful home together, and having abundance. But all of these cards are in reverse. So as of right now, that energy is blocked. Faith. He needs to work through his mental health stuff, and get his self right before he can be in a healthy relationship. I mean, I'm sure you've heard that, but I'm going to say it because I feel like it's really good advice. You want to make sure that you independently are in a really good place mentally and emotionally and every other aspect of your life before jumping into a relationship. It looks really good once he gets through. There's some really negative energy going on for him right now. I've got 5 of Swords. I've got the Moon. I've got the Devil card. His mental health is not good. He's really going through some stuff, whatever it is. But it looks good once he can heal from that. But he's got to work on that himself before he can get into a relationship, because if he gets into a relationship with you right now, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for you or for him or for the relationship. That's really important to remember. He has to work through this. You know, you can support him, but I just feel like him being in a relationship right now is not what should be happening, because it won't last. This energy can only turn upright if he heals from this stuff. Otherwise, the energy is not gonna align with this. Okay, Faith. That's gonna, no, I don't see anything that tells me it's stagnant, but that's gonna depend on him. That I don't really know that I can pull a card for that question. That's gonna depend on him and what his motivation is. He's gonna need to make that choice. We all have free will. There's nothing that the cards can say for sure about somebody's free will. You're welcome. Okay. Holly, will my marriage work out? Okay. Okay. Holly. All right. So I'm seeing that what's been happening is somebody's feeling kind of lost. They're not sure if they want this relationship to work out. They're not sure. There's a lot of pain and heartbreak there. Perhaps somebody betrayed someone, or perhaps somebody cheated. The 3 of Swords is a very strong card about betrayal, and sometimes it can mean cheating or lying of some sort. But there's definitely some pain. And somebody feels lost. Somebody's not sure what they want right now. Somebody's not sure. They don't have clarity. Yeah, they don't have clarity. And I feel like this could be the husband, because I do have the Emperor card. which is a very masculine energy. So I feel like he might be the one that's very hurt and very lost right now. Like he's not sure which way he wants to go with this. And so the outcome, yeah, see, I'm getting masculine energy and it's in reverse. So I feel like this is the husband. This is your husband. Because we've got the Father of Pentacles as well here, masculine earth energy. And what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that there's going to be a message or news coming in. There's going to be some new information. This is going to be, perhaps this could be very shocking. I feel like this is coming in quickly. So it might be a little shocking. Maybe not surprising, like, oh, I didn't see that coming, but very like shocking, like it's going to have a powerful impact, whatever the news is. Maybe not surprising. This could be something that maybe somebody was expecting, but it is going to be a very powerful thing that comes in, a very powerful message that comes through and makes somebody feel like, you know, wow, intense. And then I do see some sadness, 5 of Cups. I do see some sadness and some grief and some loss. I do want to say that the Temperance card is here to give you the message to be optimistic. To be optimistic, because either way, I feel like you're going to be okay. Temperance is also associated with Sagittarius. I don't know if that will resonate with you. But as of right now, I feel like I'm not going to say yes, it will work out, because I'm not getting that yes, it will work out. I'm getting that either no, it's not going to work out as of right now, or somebody isn't sure. If both of you aren't sure if you want the marriage to work out, if you're not sure that it will work out, then the energy in the cards is not going to be very clear either. Because I am seeing that there's some confusion and somebody isn't sure. But I'm also getting that card that's telling me there's going to be some loss and some sadness, which tells me that maybe the outcome isn't going to be a positive outcome. He just isn't sure. Yeah, that can still kind of mess with the energy, where if you guys were both like, yes, we want this to work, or no, we definitely don't want this to work, then I feel like that would come out a little bit more clear in the cards. But where he's still not sure, I feel like that's where I'm getting the feelings of being lost and unsure. And so that's what's coming in the cards. You're welcome, Holly. Thank you for being here. Whew, okay. I'm getting chills. You're so welcome, Holly. My cat comes up here and knocks over he literally just swatted all of my crystals onto the floor. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, Linda, how does Raul feel about me? See, I knew this card was going to come out because it flipped out while I was shuffling, and I put it back and I said, watch that Son of Pentacles come out. And it did. Okay, Linda. Let's see. All right, I'm getting feminine earth energy and masculine air energy. I feel like this represents you, this represents him. Is there a child involved? Do one of you have a child or children? I'm getting, so how does he feel about you? I'm getting that he wants a relationship, but this is in reverse. This is blocked. And there's some negative energy here. So, see, I feel like if this is somebody that you have not been in a relationship before with, I feel like he was hurt by somebody else. And so he's kind of hesitant about you. He's kind of like not wanting to jump into the relationship because he's had some pain in the past. And so I feel like he's kind of contemplating. He's kind of taking his time to think about what his feelings are towards you. Or maybe he does have feelings towards you, but he's like thinking like, do I really want to jump into another relationship again? I was hurt so badly last time. It destroyed me. Like, I mean, 10 of Swords and the Death card. I feel like something destroyed him. Maybe he's divorced. Maybe he had a wife or something, or a long-term relationship, and it just destroyed him. And so he's like, I'm just gonna take my sweet time. I don't really want a relationship right now, and if I do get into a relationship, I'm gonna make sure that I take it really slowly. And so I feel like he may in the future want a relationship with you, but it's gonna take a long time. Are they real feelings? Yeah, divorce. Yeah. That's what I figured with the Death card. It was the end of something significant. So that's why I said the divorce thing, because I feel like that's kind of what that was about. So I feel like this isn't really telling me what his feelings are about you, other than that he can see a relationship in the future with you. It's just not happening right now because he's got his own stuff. I would say yes. I would say yes, especially if that resonates with you, if he's like showing interest. I just think that he's got his, like, he has baggage that he needs to kind of heal from. He's not done healing from that past relationship. And so I feel like it's a kind of a torn thing where he's like, I do want to, like, I'm, he might be feeling lonely or whatever, and he's like, I do want this relationship, and I do like this person, but at the same time he's very resistant because he's kind of like, well, I don't want to be hurt again. I don't want to, put in all the effort again. You know how it is when you're married and you put in years and years and years of energy and effort into a relationship, and then it ends and you're like, ugh, you feel kind of defeated. I feel like that's his feeling. Like, after a divorce, you kind of go through stages where you're like angry, you feel defeated, you feel hurt, like I spent all that time and energy on this person, and for what? Because now what do? I stay alone, or do I move on and put all that time and energy into another person? It's exhausting to think about. But I feel like once he heals a little bit from that, then we can turn this Ace of Cups upright, and he'll want that relationship, whether that be with you or not. I mean, if you stick around, that's going to be up to you. Yeah. Okay, so then I definitely would say that he is interested in you. We do have that Ace of Cups, and we do have this little family over here, with the Mother of Pentacles and the Father of Swords and the Son of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like he's thinking about it. He has to heal, though. He needs to take his time. And it's because I wasn't learning them. I was just reading the meanings. So, this is actually the first deck that I genuinely like sat and learned the meanings to, because I was so drawn to like the artwork. And so now it's my only tarot deck that I work with. I have a whole bunch of oracle decks that I love, but this is my only tarot, and I love it. And I feel like it's so accurate, not to jinx myself, but like, I love this deck. It's like controversial. A lot of people hate it. And I don't know if it's because the meanings are a little bit different, or if it's because it's hard to learn from. From what I heard after I learned, I heard that decks like this are harder to learn from because the symbols are not there, like the colors and the pictures. I mean, there's a lot of black and white, so it's hard to learn like with the colors and stuff, but I love it. Sarah, mini general. What does Sarah need to know? Okay. You guys, I feel like every time I do a live, there's that one card that keeps coming out for every reading. And I feel like that's the collective card, and it's the moon card tonight. Okay. Sarah. I'm getting this feminine air energy that I feel like represents you. This is Daughter of Swords, which I feel like is kind of like a very intense energy, but like I feel like you have the potential to become the Mother of Swords, which the Mother of Swords is like as a feminine energy, like that's the energy that you want to be associated with, I feel like. So the Daughter of Swords is like this energy that's kind of still learning how to be assertive, very intelligent, very perceptive, very intuitive, but still has a lot of room for improvement, I feel like. And so I am getting, there's a lot of blocked energy here for you. I feel like we've got the Four of Wands that's in reverse, that's blocked. We've got the Two of Swords, which literally means blocked or like a stalemate, like you can't go further with something. We've got Temperance that's in reverse. We've got Three of Pentacles in reverse. We've got Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of blockages happening in your life right now, Sarah. And I feel like the answer to clearing those blockages is this moon card. I feel like it's working through your anxiety as well, doing your shadow work, healing your inner child, like just healing your trauma, really. Healing your trauma, addressing the anxiety and the fear and the worry that you're feeling, and trying to raise your vibration. Connecting spiritually is big. I feel like using your intuition and trusting your intuition, I feel like, is really important here. And then once you can heal from that, then you'll have celebrations. You'll have things that are coming to you that are worth celebrating. You'll have... Are you being super pessimistic lately? Because with the Temperance in reverse, like, I feel like it's like blocked optimism. And then the Three of Pentacles is in reverse as well. I feel like that's like you're not allowing yourself to have support, or you're not allowing yourself to work as a team. Like you feel like you need to do everything on your own. Does that resonate, Sarah? Feeling like you need to do everything on your own, not delegating responsibilities, not trusting others to get the job done correctly. Like you're the only one that can do it correctly. I feel like that's a low vibration. That's something that you need to work on specifically. And then we've got the Justice card as well. Which is Libra energy, but also it's finding your balance. Yeah, I feel like this is giving a very strong message of learning how to delegate and trusting others to get the job done correctly, or just trusting that they're going to get it done well enough. Putting too much pressure on yourself to do everything, and I'm kind of getting that you might be a perfectionist at certain things, and it's not helping with the anxiety and the worry and the fear. So I think connecting spiritually and connecting to nature, and also working on that shadow work and that self-development, and that like healing that trauma and healing that anxiety and things like that is what's going to get you through to have just a better mindset, to just not have all that negative energy in your mind, to not be so pessimistic, and to not think badly of others, but especially not to think badly of yourself. No negative self-talk. Heal all of that. Work through that, and then that'll bring in some rewards and some things that are worth celebrating. And manifesting and things like that. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Give you something positive and some advice from Spirit. Yeah, absolutely. Believe in yourself, Squirrel Spirit. You definitely have to believe in yourself, because you have the power to heal from this on your own. You don't need anything else. That's not to say that you should. Again, I feel like the life lesson here is to get support from others, and to trust that their support is enough, and work with others in your own healing journey, and be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. Okay? I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. You're so welcome. So for anybody who's here and is not already following me, if you guys can go do that. I'm doing free readings tonight just to try and get more followers, to try and boost my following. Also, check out the link in my bio. That has the link to my Instagram and my YouTube. I just started a YouTube channel. Well, I didn't just start it. I started it years ago, but I actually just started putting out videos. So I could definitely use the support over there. So if you do follow me here, and you want to go support me over there, it's much appreciated. Alessia. Love reading. Okay. I feel like we need to do a collective reading. Okay. Alessia. All right, I'm getting feminine air energy, Daughter of Swords. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. I am getting this masculine earth energy here. So I don't know if that could be a significant other, or sometimes the suns can represent like children. So I don't know how that'll resonate with you, but there's this masculine earth energy. There's something to celebrate. I don't know if you have like an anniversary coming up of some sort, or if like you're somebody that you know is getting married, or there's a birthday party happening or something, but there's some sort of celebration going on, or that you just had. Does that resonate? One of my friend's birthday. Okay. There's some indecisiveness. There's something that you don't have clarity on. I have the Ace of Swords that's in reverse. There's a blockage there, a mental block. There's also something significant about your past memories, or your history, or your childhood, something along those lines. That's significant here in this reading as well. And you're not trusting your intuition. High Priestess in reverse. You're not trusting your intuition. I feel like that could have to do with this mental block. I feel like these two are related. You're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting yourself to make decisions, or to... You've been through a lot of trauma. Okay. So maybe that has to do with your past, your history, your memories, your childhood. If it's childhood trauma. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know that this is going to be a love reading for you. I feel like this is something more important that Spirit's like, no, you need to know this. Friend of mine, we had a thing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards for clarity, because I'm not really sure. I don't know that this is a love reading. I feel like this is a message from Spirit to start trusting yourself and your intuition. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Mother of Cups in reverse as well. Spirit is like screaming at you right now to trust your intuition, to start developing and connecting spiritually and developing your psychic abilities, your intuition. Alessia, have you ever had, like, can you think of a time that you've had like a psychic download of some sort, like something that happened, deja vu? I'm starting journaling. That's perfect, actually. That's really good. But can you think of a time that you ever had like intuition or like psychic abilities? Anything like deja vu, dreams coming true, really vivid dreams, lucid dreaming, hearing voices that weren't there. You're so good at this. Thank you. For a while, like I was so intuitive, but now, yes. That's exactly what I'm getting. It's blocked. It's blocked. You're not trusting it. You're not using it. You're not developing it. It has to do with your trauma, most likely. That's a big message here. That's like the main message. You asked for a love reading, and I feel like these clarity cards are going to come through on that. But the main message here that Spirit is like screaming right now with every one of these cards is that that's something you need to address. Anxiety is, yes, that's what I've been talking. I mean, I don't know if you've been here this whole time, where I feel like that's kind of been the collective message. I feel like a lot of people, and actually, again, this goes back to what I was saying about my YouTube channel, because literally the first YouTube video that I put out is anxiety versus intuition, and I actually think I'm gonna make a second one because I think there's some stuff that I forgot to put in there. But that's a huge thing for so many people. It's not just you. Something that I've noticed is that some people aren't trusting their intuition because they have anxiety, and they can't tell the difference between, am I having anxiety and overreacting to something that's not rational, or is this my intuition warning me? And so I feel like that could have a lot to do with it. So I think that, and again, that can also have to do with the not having clarity, not being able to make decisions. You're not trusting yourself to make decisions either. It's not just your intuition. It's like you're kind of gaslighting yourself. I'm making a note right now. Spam me with your specific questions that you want me to answer in the videos, because this weekend I'm looking for like ideas on what content to make. But anyways, I feel like that's a huge issue. So many people have that problem, and I know because I was one of those people, and it took me so long. It took me so long to figure out how to, because I struggled with anxiety and intuition. And actually, I was listening to a podcast. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to ramble on, so I'll probably lose like 15 viewers, but that's fine. I was listening to a podcast that brought up a really good point. A lot of us are experiencing anxiety because we need to focus that energy on something, and we don't know it in the moment. Like, I didn't know it when I was younger. But what helped me was when I became more and more spiritual and started like trying to develop my psychic abilities. I feel like those things go hand in hand, because you get all this energy built up, and manifest as anxiety, but really what you need to do is get that energy out. And I feel like the ways that we can do that is things like working on your psychic development, working on your energy healing, Reiki, things like that, grounding yourself, getting out there and touching the trees and touching the ground and walking barefoot, being an empath. That was actually already on my list. Yes. And so it's like a cycle, right? Because all that energy builds up, it causes anxiety in us. Then we don't know how to get it out. The answer to getting out is spiritual things, like I just listed. And then we don't know how to trust our intuition versus our anxiety because we don't know how to differentiate them. And so we just keep going on around this hamster wheel. And I feel like that's huge. I feel like I want to bring awareness to that because I think that's a really big... Anxiety is a really big reason why I got into spirituality and things like psychic development and things along those lines. And I talk a little bit about that in the video that I have up. But I'm so glad that this conversation came up because, again, I was trying to think of what other content, I have an idea, but I don't know specifically what questions to answer. So I love that came up. But anyways, let me finish your reading. Because I do feel like, yeah, there's a lot of blockages here. And you wanted to know about your love life. And so that's all here now. Three of Wands, this card tells me that you need to look deeper, again, spiritually. This tells me that you need to connect, and that is the biggest message here along this reading. The answer to your question that you were asking about love is you need to connect spiritually, and that might not on the surface look like it's connected, but I think that there's a lot of healing that you need to do. And I think that once you start healing and you start connecting spiritually, I think you're going to bring yourself to a place where you raise your vibration. And once you do that, you're going to bring in the right person. Because as you see here, the Two of Cups and the Lovers is in reverse. And that has to flip over before you can receive it. And this is before that. This, as well as the Mother of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, all in reverse. You have to heal and connect spiritually. Spirit is telling you very strongly here. I feel like your spirit guides are being parents right now. They're listen to me. You've got to connect spiritually. You've got to start your spiritual journey or progress on your spiritual journey and heal. You have so much healing to do. And once you start healing, it's going to be addicting, I feel like, because you're going to realize how powerful you are yourself and how much you can do. Nobody's disappointed in you. Your spirit guides, they can't be disappointed in you. There's nothing but unconditional love. I joke when I say that they're screaming at you. I'm just kidding. There's nothing but unconditional love when it comes to your spirit guides. They're only there to guide you. They're only there to guide you and help you and love you and make you feel like you're not alone. And that's the beautiful thing about connecting spiritually and understanding and learning more and more about your spirit guides and about yourself and about the universe. Yes, and be careful who you're mixing your energy with. Because when you are surrounded by energy that's low vibration, it keeps you on a low vibration. And you want to raise your vibration. You want to raise it so that you can bring in this true love, this soulmate, this whatever this connection is. But I do have also that there's this 8 of Wands and 5 of Cups. So there's something that's going to come in. So I feel like once you heal and you start connecting spiritually, there's going to be information that comes in. You're going to find that clarity that you're looking for. You're going to find that truth. There's going to be information that comes in, and it's going to be like intense, like whoa. Like it's going to make a statement in your life. It's going to be significant. How can I? Okay, girl. You're giving me all kinds of content. Thank you. How can I connect spiritually? I'm going to make a video on that too. Follow me. Make sure you follow me. And it's going to cause sadness. It's going to make you feel lost. You know why? Because you're probably going to have to disassociate from the low vibrational people. The people that you're going to learn are toxic that are in your life right now. The people that you don't realize are toxic yet, you might learn are toxic, or maybe not toxic, but they lower your vibration, and you're going to have to kind of disconnect from them a little bit. And that's going to make you feel sad. And there's going to be some realities that you're going to have to face during your healing process that might make you sad. That you might lose relationships. When you go through a spiritual awakening, you lose relationships, and it's kind of like, it's painful, especially if it's like your blood family or like people that you've known your whole life. It can be very painful, and it can even feel really lonely sometimes, but I promise you get through that. My cat is so cute. Is he still behind me? Yeah, that's Mouse. I have 2 cats. The other one's hiding somewhere. But once you heal through that and you get through that sad, lonely phase of the spiritual awakening, this is your outcome. This is the ending. Love and a relationship. Somebody who's on your level, somebody who has a high vibration just like you're gonna have once you go through all this healing, and work on that psychic development, because I'm getting that you're naturally very psychic. You're just not trusting it right now. They should pay for your therapy. Agreed. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you before I log off. I am going to close the list, unfortunately, a little bit earlier than I planned, because I do have my grandmother's calling me, and this is late for her, so I feel like it's something important. How can I develop those psychic skills? You already have them. It's how do you recognize them? Go to my TikTok page. There's some videos on that too. If you're not following me already, go follow me so that you can get notified whenever I go live. That way, if you had a question, I can answer it next time. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. These cards. Hold on, let me see. What did you say? I feel like these 3 oracle cards are perfect for this reading. Whale spirit, trust in the great mystery. Trust in the universe. The universe is a great mystery. Getting to know the spiritual stuff, the spirit world, whatever it is that you believe in, is a great mystery. And I feel like that is significant here. And then we have owl spirit. You see clearly now. Again, you're gonna flip this upright. once you start your healing journey, and then you're going to start seeing clearly. And of course, White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Which, reminder, the magic is within you. The magic is the fact that you can heal yourself from anything. Yeah. And I do see you healing. These two cards, I forgot to show. But I do see you reaping the fruits of your labor. I do see you working really hard and healing and being victorious. I do see that for you. How do you start, what? Like, connecting spiritually and, like, your spiritual journey? See, I can give you ways to start, but it's all going to depend on what your interests are. You can start anywhere from learning about crystals, from learning how to ground yourself, shadow work. Get something like, where is it? Hold on one second. Okay, first of all, I don't want to, like, obviously, if you have, like, severe anxiety or whatever, seek therapy. That's your best bet. CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. And I'm going to explain shadow work. That's another thing that I feel like I should do a video on, because you know what? To be honest, when I first heard of shadow work, I was afraid of it too. I was like, what the heck is that? That sounds like worshiping the devil or something. It's not. So I do want to say, please seek therapy. Seek a therapist. You can do them on Zoom now. You don't even have to leave your house, and it should be covered by your insurance, depending on where you live. That can help. But I'm a huge believer in having a toolbox when we have anxiety and getting a bunch of different tools. Oh, okay. You're from Italy. Oh, nice. Okay. If you can't do therapy, like your parents won't allow it, I'm really sorry. But look, okay, get on Amazon. You're 17, so I don't know if you'll have money or whatever, but if you can, get on Amazon. They have, like, CBT workbooks. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, where that's pretty much what a therapist does with you. It's not as good as a therapist. I highly recommend getting a therapist. But the next best thing, I feel like, is getting one of those workbooks. That will help you. I have one for my kids. I just don't have one to show you. But then there's this shadow work workbook that I have. Shadow work is not scary. I promise. It's kind of just like therapy. This shadow work book, let me see. Let me go to the beginning. It, like, goes through these stages, like exception. And then there's, like, a little affirmation. I accept myself as I am. And then you read, and it has, like, a little blurb on acceptance and the mindset of acceptance. But then this is the workbook part. So it has, like, a self-guide, and then it has questions. What is it I'm waiting to heal from? What do I want to heal myself of? And then it gives you homework, and it gives you affirmations. And then, you know, the next day you do trust and validation. It's just like a journal. It's not scary. And there's this one. And who does this? A shadow work guide and journal written by Quinn Barbour. But they have a whole bunch of them on Amazon. So just search in, like, shadow workbook or CBT workbook and see if that helps. Or you can even, like, if you can't afford to get it, you can look up on like Pinterest or Google or something, shadow work prompts or CBT activities or something. Okay? I hope that helps. Again, I would really try to encourage your parents to let you get some therapy. Explain that you're having anxiety. That is the number one thing. Having a professional who can help you is really, really significant. But yes. So I am going, they don't believe you. That's sad. I'm sorry. I'm going to log off and go call my grandmother back to see what's going on. But I will be back tomorrow and I will make those videos. I'm going to work all weekend making content and trying to answer those questions. Okay, good luck. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for following me. Thank you for liking and sharing, and I will see you next time.